Hey guys, Brian here. I am at the Festival of the Arts at EPCOT Center 2023 opening day. It's Friday. It's cold. For Florida, it's cold. It's 59 degrees at 12:30 in the afternoon, huh? I'll be so glad when they get rid of this Stargate behind me and don't mess up my view of the World Showcase. So I'm going to go around the festival today, see what we see, and I'll have a little bit to eat. I haven't eaten today, and I've been up for a long time, so I'm starving. So hopefully I'll find something good to eat. I think this is the only time I've been to EPCOT with a sweater on like this in a long time. It's that cold. Plus it's windy. All right, let's go. Here's the park prices for today. I'm at EPCOT. $144 to get into EPCOT today. $159 for Magic Kingdom, $154 for Disney Hollywood Studios, and $139 to get into Disney's Animal Kingdom. These prices are so high that $139 for Animal Kingdom seems kind of cheap, but it's not. One day, wow. There's not a pass holder line. Oh no, there is. Yes, there is a pass holder line. Everyone likes to take that so that people know you're an annual pass holder. But there's actually no line. You can just walk right into it. So the most photographed part of the park. Everyone stops here and stands and gets a picture. It is crowded. It's opening day, Friday. I didn't think it'd be quite this crowded. Now here's someone here vlogging. I have no idea who they are. If you recognize these YouTubers, let me know who they are. This, of course, is one of my favorite parts of the park because they brought back the original fountain. Minnie. But where's Mickey? It'll be nice when EPCOT gets back to being EPCOT as opposed to being Walcott right now. I feel like a mouse in a maze every time I come here. Oh, cool. The paint by number mural, which obviously has Figment in it. I see a lot of purple. Pretty long line. Oh my goodness. Well, maybe I'll do that later. Maybe. I don't mind waiting in line, but to paint a couple of squares, I don't think so. This is the entrance to the World Showcase. Of course, those are giant paint bottles. As much Figment as there is, why don't we have a Figment meet and greet? Now these are super cool. Take your picture with these things. Look like you're in the painting. They have these all over the art festival. It's pretty cool, but if you're by yourself like I am today, it's hard to get a picture because you can't take a selfie in there that really looks like anything. Now this is super cool because this is where the chalk art will be, the entrance to the World Showcase. And here are the chalk artist just setting up, so there's no chalk art yet, but there will be until it rains. Now, I always go counterclockwise, starting with Canada into the World Showcase. I know a lot of people like to start at Mexico. I like to end at Mexico. I don't know why, I just do. Some of these lines get ridiculous. This line's going all the way back here. I see people getting in it. How do you even know what the line is for? Let's see. Let's find out. Oh, it's the line for Pop Eats. Oh. The longest line I've seen so far. Pretty long line for tomato soup. This used to be Starbucks. I remember when this opened up, everyone made such a big deal about it. And there was always a long line here for Starbucks. And now it's gone. The Starbucks coffee here really sucked though. It wasn't good, but it was still nice to have the Starbucks caffeine, but it's gone. So gourmet landscapes next to Canada caught my eye because, well, there's not really a line. So, no line, I'm hungry. How bad can it be? Let's see, what do they have? Well, going across traffic. Well, this is a very strange menu. Roasted bone marrow, blood orange. This doesn't sound all that appetizing, unless you're like a cannibal or something, but I think I'm gonna get the roasted bone marrow. Somehow I got a table, and this is bone marrow, which looks like it's for my dog, not me, to tell you the truth. Maybe I could take the bone home for the dog. I'm looking at this up close. I mean, that is... I don't know. Come on. It doesn't go very deep in there. It's not much. Let's see. What? That's bone marrow. And it tastes kind of like mushroom soup. But you can see there's not much in there. Really, there's not anything to eat to speak of. Okay. I ate pretty much everything that's in it. I know there's a little bit left there. This really should not be a dish. There is nothing in there. Luckily, I got a little bit of this bread I'll eat. But give me a break. That is a bone for the dog. Well, I just got ripped off with that bone marrow for $10.50. I should have just come to the Rose and Crown and gotten a Guinness. This is the same price as the bone marrow, and it's more filling than that dog bone, I promise you. This is something that a lot of people don't know that you can do. If you go out of the International Gateway entrance at EPCOT, over by where the Skyliner is, you could take that boat all the way to Hollywood Studios and back. It takes about 25 minutes to get to Hollywood Studios because it stops at a bunch of hotels along the way. But I think it's fun. Not on a chilly day like this. It's nice when it's a little warmer to do it. Remember, this is Friday. I guess it's still technically the weekend, but Friday it is 2 o'clock in the afternoon, and Ratatouille is a 110-minute wait. Wow. The thing about Remy's Ratatouille adventure, it's all right, but it's not something you really would wait for, in my opinion. Unless you have really little kids that are obsessed with Ratatouille. It's a one-time ride. If the wait time was a little more reasonable, maybe you'd ride it more often, but too much wait for too little gratification from the ride. But people are waiting. They just stopped. That's like my biggest fear with these, is that they stop and it's really hot and it's in the summer and you've got to get evacuated. Well, they didn't stop for long, but still, they stopped. Would you want to be stuck up there? No way. Now, Morocco seems to be a place I think most of us skip over, but there's a semi-secret room here that I sometimes run into if it's raining. And it's right here. How many people know about this room? And a lot of times you come in here, there's no one here. And it's a great place to come and get some privacy. And they have this really cool video game. Rally of the Gazelles, a women's off-road race. Okay. And check it out, they got a whole car here. It's got everything, steering wheel, a brake, gas, gauges, but they don't do anything. You just sit here and it goes through the motions. The wheel doesn't turn and you can't push down on the pedals. But it's kind of like a fake video game. And anytime you walk into any building at Walt Disney World, always look up. People don't look up enough. You never know what you're gonna see. The ceilings are always spectacular at Disney World. That's the inside of the door that I came in. And I'm the only one in here right now. Well, not anymore. Right in front of the American Pavilion, and when I call this a Stargate, I mean, come on. Does that not look like you're gonna see SG-1 just come on through? These barges, what a waste of money. How many millions did they spend on this? Oh my goodness. I don't know how they got an executive to sign off on something that just messes up the perspective and the view of the entire World Showcase. I'll never understand it. Now, when they haul it out of here, I wonder what they're going to do with it. If you know, let me know in the comments. Now, this is where I should have come in the first place. This is the artist table at the American Pavilion. 3-meat meatloaf with peas and carrots, $6.50. Duck and dumplings, $7. That sounds really good. Oh man, it's got to be better than that $10.50 that I threw away on that bone marrow. I'm not sure which one to get, the duck and dumplings or the 3-meat meatloaf with peas and carrots. The lines really are ridiculous. This is the line, there's the booth, and it goes all the way over here and twists and turns. That meatloaf sounds pretty good, but I'm not gonna wait in this line for meatloaf and peas. I'm gonna find something with a low line. This is ridiculous. And that's got to be a 20-minute queue, maybe 30 minutes, forget about it. Well, it's supposed to be the Festival of the Arts, but it seemed to be the Festival of the Disney Vloggers. I read into a whole bunch of vloggers. Check it out. If I were here on Saturday, tomorrow, the line for Frozen would be way back here. So let's see what the wait time is for Frozen. I'm sure it's still long. I mean, after all, it is Frozen. Oh my goodness. The standby entrance, because of the lightning lane, is 95 minutes for Frozen. Wow. Let me see if I can zoom in there. I'm not sure if you can see it on the video, but the standby entrance is 95 minutes. And, of course, the lightning lane. Wow. See, that's why they like the lightning lane. It keeps people walking around the park spending money. This is, I think, the coolest of all the pavilions. Mexico was so popular, they have these bank rows. I mean bank like in a bank. Like if you're waiting in line at a bank, they have to wait in line to get in this pavilion. And it's crazy. That's how popular it is. But since it's a weekday, not such a long line to get in. Sometimes, actually, the line is so long to get in here, you're outside, not even up the steps. I mean, like outside, down the bottom of the steps. Then you come in here, you get in this rope line, and it can take a long time to get in here on the weekends. This is like the perfect pavilion. And of course, you can't have a Mexican pavilion without a tequila bar. And there is a line to get into the tequila bar. This is the tequila bar line.
Sober line. I'm in the right place. Perfect.
And that's the tequila bar. And just give you an idea of how busy it is. I'm on top of the steps at Mexico, and that's heading towards China. And then here we are heading out of the World Showcase. So there's a lot of people here, no doubt about it. This is about 3 hours since I was first here before they set up. So they did quite a bit. That is really beautiful.
Hello. Your other drawing over there looks terrible. One of my students from Utah. Oh, well, hello there. She's hanging with me for a little while.
I have not been in the creation shop for a long time. Let's see what they got. Oh, check this out. $59.99. I cannot believe this is $60. Not that that's cheap, but that's cheap for Disney. That is really cool. EPCOT 40 merch. These lounge flies are how much? $88. The wallets are $50. place is massive. I love this. $75 each when you buy 2. Some marketing gimmick, and this is what you get for 75 bucks. A Guardians of the Galaxy fleece throw. Ooh, wow. I would have buyer's remorse as soon as I got home with that. This is a good deal, okay? For the same price as those Guardians of the Galaxy fleeces, when you buy 2, 75 bucks. You get this super cool monorail playset for $75. This thing's awesome. Look at this. It's got a remote. It's got a track. Now that's worth 75 bucks. No doubt about it. I'd like to have this myself. Put it around my Christmas tree. Now, one change that I don't like is the new Club Cool. The new Club Cool to me is boring. The original Club Cool had personality. I miss the sticky floors. You guys miss the sticky floors? Yeah. I don't know, this one just doesn't have the personality that the original Club Cool had. There's the Beverly. There you go. The famous Beverly. You know what I mean, though? This is just very generic. Nothing too exciting. And the other one, you know, it had a little nostalgia. It was kind of dated with the 90s and everything. This has no personality. Maybe that's the personality of the 2020s, is generic and no personality. The Connections Cafe, well, it looks like the store, but it has some personality because you can see them cooking. This is like the confectionery at the Magic Kingdom, except you can watch them cut up butter instead of make cool pastries. Oh my goodness. How many heart attacks is that going to give us? Now over here, they're making some pastries. Let's see what's over here. This glass is super thick. Oh, waffles. Oh, cool. She's making waffles with sprinkles. There you go. All right. I guess that's purple for Figment. Starbucks has moved in here. So that's a pretty modern Starbucks inside the Connections Cafe. Well, the food was a fail. I didn't get anything to eat after the bone marrow. Just the beer, that was it. But I had a pretty good time. A lot of cool things to see. I'll definitely be back. All the vloggers were super cool. Molly and her husband from Mammoth Club were awesome. And I just ran into them quite by accident. I was in line waiting for my bone marrow, and they happened to just be behind me in line. And Tim and Jen Tracker, very nice. And Jen looks like she's going to give birth any day. She may actually give birth at Disney if they keep coming here enough. Listen, guys, thanks for watching. Make sure you subscribe. I'm Brian, and I'll see you next time.